Hi, I'm Sumit Hirdesh. Namaskar. I'm an MLA from Haldwani in Uttarakhand, and it's a great pleasure and honor to be here. My constituency is Haldwani. The elections were held in 2022 in Uttarakhand, and I won by a margin of 7,800 votes. My mother, who was the CLP, had passed away 2021. She was a three-time MLA from the same constituency and a four-time MLC from UP. So it's a very big legacy that I'm very honored to carry forward, and it's great to be here in Mumbai. I would like to congratulate Mr. Rahul and his team for organizing this wonderful event, where over 1,500 legislators, lawmakers of this country have come on one common platform, and it's a great service to the nation. And conventions like these need to be held more often. And as rightly pointed out by many of the speakers, the government of India and the state governments need to take a special interest in this and organize these events where legislators from different parties, maybe with different viewpoints and different ideologies, but there is one common factor, that is strengthening and broadening the strength of our country and implementing development projects all across the state and the country that can reach the last person in the line. No, it's a very unique concept, and I would like to again congratulate Rahul ji for actually opening this college, and where future lawmakers of this country can actually really study the art of not only the art of politics, but the art of lawmaking and the art of how to get development under processes. So yeah, it's a great initiative, and I'd like to congratulate it. Well, first of all, being a MLA from an opposition party, obviously the weightage given to the party that is in power is not the same as an opposition leader. But strive to work hard for the people. My accessibility to the people is always very easily open. So I'm always accessible. Accessibility, I think, is the key. If you're accessible to your constituents, I think that is doing a great service to them. And if you're available, I mean, we all have phones and mobiles these days and social media. So people are following you and they're commenting on how you're doing. So I think taking feedback from public is very important, and interacting and being accessible to the common man is very important. Well, it was actually my second election, but yeah, well, we've been fighting elections since forever, so I've seen it since a child. But yeah, this election was a very difficult election, and it was an election with a lot of emotion because as I pointed out, my mother was the CLP, had passed away. So there were many people who united with me, and even with our limited resources, we actually managed to fight a great election. I was the only Congress candidate who won in my district out of 6 seats. So again, that is a great privilege and honor, and I would like to thank each of my constituents, my voters, my friends, my supporters, my family, who helped me throughout. My political hero is, of course, if you want to talk internationally, I'm very honored to be sitting behind, in front of Martin Luther King's portrait. He's a hero of mine. Of course, John F. Kennedy was a hero of mine, internationally speaking. And if you want to talk about nationally, obviously Mahatma Gandhi ji is the greatest hero that one can follow, and Jawaharlal Nehru ji, and Indira Gandhi ji, Rajiv ji, and presently Rahul Gandhi ji, the work he's doing. His Bharat Jodo Yatra. I mean, there's not a single leader in the whole world that has traversed the length of his country in such a yatra. So, I mean, it was an amazing experience to be a part of it at times. And just to see the commitment where we feel that democracy today in India is under threat. And for him to take out this yatra and to interact with the common man is a source of great inspiration for all of us. Well, Indian democracy is a mirror to the world. We are the largest democracy in the world, and how Indian democracy is doing reflects on how other countries in the world ought to be. So today, as I said, we feel that democratic institutions are under threat, but obviously the mandate that's been given currently to the BJP in the center and in my state, we have to honor that mandate also. So obviously our interaction with people needs to broaden. We have to understand and realize that India is a country of many different religions and many different castes and creeds, many different beliefs. To get these people weaved into a single thought process as to the idea of India is the most important is the most important focal point of our democracy, and we strive and we endeavor to to help in that whole process. Well, work-life balance is mostly work, and personal life obviously suffers. My family, obviously my kids, my wife, they don't get as much time as they ought to from me, because I'm always there are always programs and meetings and meeting people and solving. Basically, an MLA, a legislator, is also a troubleshooter. So we're troubleshooting throughout the day, whether it's common troubles and problems that our constituents suffer, or individuals who come with the problems. So all day there is this interaction going on with different people, and it's like a family. And because the constituency is not very big, it's like a family. I mean, this time the polling was about 1,000 votes were polled, and the population is about 2 lakhs. So I mean, it's not a very big constituency. Everybody knows everybody, and as I said, I'm easily accessible. So yeah, but there are obviously we take time out. So during the year, a couple of times we do go out for vacation, and that's the time that I really, just switch off and switch on with my family. So yeah, that's it. My home is open to everyone, and there is no security or there is nobody stopping anybody from coming to meet me. My phone is always on from about 8 in the morning to 2 in the night, and I answer all calls. So I mean, accessibility is my greatest strength, and obviously all these years of political acumen and learning under my mother and various leaders of the state, I've seen a lot of them very closely. So yeah, I understand what it takes to be a leader of the masses, and yeah, I strive to do that. My most memorable public moment would be obviously the day I won my election, when the counting was done, and the hordes of people that came and showered me with love and best wishes. And every memory of mine with the common man or with my constituents is very memorable, because they shower a lot of love on me. They have great high hopes from me, and that is something I strive to live up to, is to their high expectations, and I really hope I'm able to do so. Well, my advice is to increase your accessibility, interact with as many people as you can, be a part of their lives, not just don't treat them like voters, but actually treat them like family. And that is where your strength will come, because once you consider them family and they consider you family, then the whole process becomes more involved, and it becomes very dear and near to your heart. And those people will stand up for you in good times and bad. So that's my advice.